Sheldon, it looked like the rust got shaken off pretty early in this hockey game. Does it go to script after the first period?
I think so. Certainly our third period was our best by far. I think that's when we really were sharp with how we moved the puck, and we had the puck a lot more. I like how we came out on the attack to take a hold of the game there in that third period, rather than sitting back and letting them come at us. So, being on the road against a very good team like this, that was a real positive sign, and then I thought we just defended really well.
You see a lot of shifts or the Brooks line in the early going?
Yeah, we're trying to get them going. We're trying to manipulate the matchups a little bit early in the game too, but just to kind of get a feel for how they're going to control things with their last change and what have you. But once we got going in the game, I thought it was pretty spread out with our group. But we know we're going to need a lot from that line, and I thought those guys were really good today. Really skated well, and then everybody else I thought really fell in line from there.
I thought Hollowell had a huge game, body position-wise, breaking up some plays, knocking one puck off the goal line, things like that.
Yeah, he did. He's defended really well since he's been here. I thought he and really probably the rest of our defense early in the first period, I thought we showed some of our inexperience there, just kind of throwing the puck around a little bit, not relaxed with it. Maybe it's the layoff and not playing, but I think a part of it too is just when you prepare as long as you do for such a good opponent, you've been watching them for a week and you know how good they are and all of that. And I thought it took some time for us to just settle down in the game and get playing.
He seems to be, not having any stage fright at all at this level, coming off the year he had in the suit.
Mac's a very confident guy. I coached him when he was 16 years old in Sault Ste. Marie, coming in to play his first OHL game as a call-up for us. I'll never forget the day we were playing against DJ Smith and the Oshawa Generals in Sault. The biggest and most intimidating team you would find in the OHL that year, and he stepped in at 16 years old, was our most competitive guy and most confident guy making plays, and I'll never forget that, and that hasn't left him.
Mason Marchment, I'm dating myself. Marchment, what he lacks in natural goal-scoring ability, he makes up with physical play in front, got himself in position for that big goal.
Yeah, for sure. I thought he made his presence felt right from the start of the game. He got a real big hit early to get himself and our team involved in the game. He's around the net, as you say, and those are the kind of goals I think we're going to have to score in this series. We're going to have to get around the net and find ways for them to go in like that. If we're going to get the odd man rushes, we'd like to see us execute a little bit better on the chances that we had in that second period. But Mason's played well. His line mates have played well. That line is important for us, and will need to continue to be.
When it was all said and done, did you put that week to good use, do you feel, with the video and that? You guys, most of the time seem to be on your game tonight and be ready for anything they did.
Yeah, I thought, in terms of the things that we were expecting from them and having to prepare for, I thought they happened in the game, and I thought our guys were prepared for it. It's not perfect because it's difficult to do. There's times when you're tired and things happen in the game and you have some breakdowns and what have you. But for the most part, I thought we did a really good job of making it hard on their skilled people. The game didn't open up a lot for them here today, and that's going to be important for us. When it did, they took advantage of it and they looked dangerous. But it was a pretty solid and committed defensive effort from our group. That is going to have to continue, and then we just got to continue to find ways to.
Was part of that expectation that Jeremy Bracco would see a lot of attention on the power play, and that's how Timashov gets the opportunity he does?
Well, that's 5-on-3, so it's difficult for anyone to cue on any one particular guy. But I like the fact that our 5-on-3 adjusted throughout that. They were taking away some of the other options, and Dima just saw the light there and stepped in, and their defenseman was screening their goaltender pretty good. We had a pretty good angle of it from our bench, and their goalie couldn't see anything, and he just great shot. That was the hole he had, and he found it. They penalty killed did a really good job against us at 5-on-4. We didn't have a lot happening, but fortunately we got the 5-on-3 and made good on it.
Oh, they've kind of been a team that really likes to jump on opponents. How did you feel slowing them down a little bit, maybe getting the game a little bit more under control and calm?
That was a key for us, and it will continue to be in the series, especially here in this building. They've had a lot of success in here. They've given it to their previous opponents pretty good in game one and got on top of them early. So our start was going to be important. and I thought we did a pretty good job of it. Got some saves when we had breakdowns. And yeah, as I say, a lot of the things that we talked about all week and prepared for, we executed quite well. But now we get a chance to revisit the video and look at it, us on them, and clean some things up, because there are a number of areas we can still continue to get better at, and we're going to have to be.
Get right back at it, and tomorrow night, is that good? And just since you can not let them have a lot of time to adjust.
Well, it's never ideal to play back-to-back in the playoffs. To be honest, these games are hard on the guys. But if you're going to have to do it, I feel like it's a lot better, coming off of a win. At the same time, as we've talked about with our team all playoffs, you have to manage your emotions here. We can't get too excited, can't feel too good about ourselves. We've got to take a good, honest look at the video and realize what we can do better, realize that they're going to get better, and they're going to sense the urgency of the situation, and they're going to respond with a really good effort. That's a very dangerous team in the moment,